My heart rages around like an head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. My dreams, I'll find you
over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us glued. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the... I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
You feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, love if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you reason why we lose.
Invincible. shadows till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. To see the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
is coming. Reveal the mystery. Hidden warriors already to give a fatal blow. Observe the signs of time, guided by civilization. Light a beacon, spread the words. The world cries sounding from afar. Fire and sword piercing through. We'll never surrender. For our lives, for victory, from the King of Glory. The temple, touch the sky. Together, are the champions. Charge without fear, climb the highest mountain. The way to glory is higher than the sky. The stellar world fill the valley. I'm a hero that'll make history. Worlds will sprout through kindness. Temple the God will walk our name. Battle between legends never end. Swords come through the gates of hell. All will be ready. Like unstoppable warriors, impeccable strategies. When the sharpest blade are drawn, enemies will be cut.
Every day I want your touch, and every way I can't get up, just to feel the rush. This just ain't enough. Will you be my ride or die? Will you be my ride or die? We can do this every day.
smoke clears the air. I'm the only one standing. The darkness lifts. There lies the freedom in front of me. So I will start on this day. The rise of kingdoms to come, and we will no longer be named by the weather above. So right now you won, but our power is in the sun. And when our planets do align, we shall become victorious.
Let it be, all that weakness, rest in peace. I learned about the recipe when I was young and reckless. See, now I'm chasing the glory, gonna be fine. Working so hard, matter of time. Never give up, how we define. Taking my chances, breaking a climb. I'ma show them how it's done. On the top level we run. For Osiris, for my son. We show up and pack a punch. This is war, we step up, we gon' never fold. This is legacy, they gon' know me when I go.
So rain down all you want, but our power is in them. Sound off, pray to the Lord, you've been righteous now. I say rain down all you want, but our power is in the sun. And when our planets do align, our nation will become victorious.
This is war, we don't stop, what's in store, where we start, we deploy. They don't wanna see us win, so we gon' show them all the voice. To the top, we enjoy, when my partners don't avoid. Want the glory, silence noise, here for life, made a choice.
In the dark, creatures crawl into the underworld. Afterlife, an abyss protects you. In the light, goddess of the sun brings you life. A deity, best it is her name. Come learn the ways of man, become one with the sand. The fate is in your hands. It's time to fight. You will rise, not fall. Never lose hope on the ground. We are one for all. The truth will always conquer. Capture the earth, station your mark. Get a lot mystical formation. Turn on the walls, beat on the drums. Let us claim this is war. In the dark, a river flows. The Nile is so big, spar. The morning star is seen in our side. In the light, find your desert altar and your shrine. Look for peace, defeat the enemy. Run to the obelisk, defend this legacy. Fly to your
lose hope on the ground. We are one for all. The truth will always conquer. Capture the art, chasing the mark. Getting like mystical formation. Turn on the walls, build the drugs. Let us claim this. We rise higher, reach for the sky. Hold on to weapons with pride. We rise up higher. Conquer the ark, give
defeat all your rivals, all troops and commanders unite. Build up and forge your weapons, so trophies in your reach, fly up high and soar. Let's fight, there's no exception, halfway through a decade of war. We must take the path to victory. Kingdoms come together, destroy the enemies. Let's march and protect our land. Raise your flag, we're on the way. Rise up and seize your crown, conquering the land to infinity. Forever stand up and leave your mark. Spirit of the brave warriors, come together. Kingdoms in battle, side by side, filled with honor and destiny. Freedom in action, lead us to a celebration throughout the years. Let's get together now. Glory's spreading all across the kingdoms. Governors lead, send the troops to rally. Are you ready for a celebration? This is your moment, claim your victory. Commanders unite, meet in battleground. Honor in the fight, celebrate the years. Halfway through a decade, rise up and seize your crown, conquering the land to infinity. Forever stand up and leave your mark. Spirit of the brave warriors, come together. Kingdoms in battle, side by side, filled with honor and destiny. Freedom in action, lead us to an honor and glory. Fighting for our story, a celebration for victory.
Bonfire is blazing so bright, calling the fight from the ancient lands. We stand from dawn to twilight, the empires rise and conquer. In the wild face of danger, carry on to the victory. You better take a deep breath, each dawn it brings a bitter fight. Another chill may run down your spine, fear looks beyond the edge of sight. Carry on to the glory, to the great victory. Never give up till you die, never give up in this life. For every word that you win bright, it's time to become. Never give up on your mind, hold your weapons, try to fight. For every kingdom that falls and rise, it's time to become legendary. Chaos, sharpen your knife, make way to find your destiny. Worship a man or a shrine, can both recall is scattered. In the wild sound of war drums, tearing down the enemies. You better capture the arcs, the carriers may bug you down. Set up for the swift is right, sneaky Texas work as your best alive. Carry on to the glory, to the great victory. Never give up till you die, never give up in this life. For every word that you win bright, it's time to become. Never give up on your mind, hold your weapons, try to fight. For every kingdom that falls and rise, it's time to become legendary. Across the ancient lands, stories will be told. How you struggle, how you try to define the world. With a sacred name, you are the one chosen to start up the storm. Never give up till you die, never give up in this life. For every word that you win bright, it's time to become. Never give up on your mind, hold your weapons, try to fight. For every kingdom that falls and rise, it's time to become legendary.
Stand up, don't drown in the dust. The land of the sand one's a prize on your hand. Hold tight, don't lose your way, chasing for the glory to the end. Don't run, be the one, bring all your dreams to the glorious kingdom. Are you hearing the voice of Seth call your name? Lost in the storm, hold your face and sword. Go fight a secret, I win this war. We rise up higher, reach for the sky, hold on to your weapons with pride. We rise up higher, conquer the ark, get ready to fight for your life. We rise up, climb on, choose the highest ground of the pyramid of life. Let the spirit get you high, 'cause we are the kings, we are the queens. We will rise up to the top. Stand up, don't draw in the dust. The land of the sand knows the answer in your head. Hold tight, it's worth the try, chasing for the glory in the fight. Don't run, you're the one, bring all your dreams to the glorious kingdom. Are you hearing the voice of Seth call your name? Lost in the storm, hold your face and sword. Go fight a secret, I win this war. We rise up higher, reach for the sky, hold on to your weapons with pride. We rise up higher, conquer the ark, get ready to fight for your life. We rise up, climb on, choose the highest ground of the pyramid of life. Let the spirit get you high, 'cause we are the kings, we are the queens. We will rise up to the top. Even when you fall, sticks and stones may break your bones, but you are stronger than the heaviest waves. The earthquake won't shake you, 'cause you are the king, you are the queen, you are the truth of the land. You rise up higher, reach for the sky, hold on to your weapons with pride. You rise up higher, conquer the ark, get ready to fight for your life. You rise up, climb to the highest ground of the pyramid of life. Let the spirit get you high, 'cause you are the king, you are the queen. You will rise up to the top.
What does it mean to be happy? 'Cause it looks like we all don't know. Glass half full or empty, man, we just putting on the show. Try to look to the heavens to tell us things that we beg to know. Like, what did the song mean? There's no tomorrow. Oh, you know, I try to find a purpose in my life to drive me, to guide me. Oh, doctor, I feel dead inside. tomorrow. Oh, you know I try to find a purpose in my life, to drive me, to guide me. Oh, doctor, I feel dead inside. Something about you feels so different. Yeah, you messed me up inside. It's like your energy was kissing my soul back to sleep. Now it feels like every part of me is dying. Yeah, you're gone without a trace. You left me where no one can find me. There's no sign of life out here. I scream and it goes silent. I fight so hard, but I can't find my way out. Lost all dimension and time. I'm losing my mind, and this goes down. It goes down. Every message that I send you, you just leave them all read. Now every part of me is hurting. Cross my heart, I don't deserve this. Loved you just for you to hold me in the end. Yeah, you're gone without a trace. Where no one can find me. There's no sign of life out here.